Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy here, the Redstone Ruler, and welcome to episode 5 on how to make a game like Piggy. And today, we're going to be working on... know how whenever you spawn, when you first load in the game on Piggy, the camera part that we set up in episode 2, that's facing inside of a room. We're gonna be making that today. So yeah. Cause if I were to show you, see, it's not facing in a room. So we're gonna be doing that today. The last episode we got, if you're to wait, not this, but yeah, so the intermission I'm pretty sure is basically done. It's just not fully, but it's basically done. So we got it's basically finished. So yeah, last episode we got the game mode voting to work. So now if I were to click on player, since there's only one player in the game, it'll auto vote for a bot for me. How cool is that? Okay, so now we're going to be working on that room. So you guys are like, but I don't want to have them selected and adding stuff in. Well, you don't have to. You can actually just change the transparency to 0. And since in episode 2 we added the little thingy, that gets hidden whenever we put it in a full transparent. So watch. So that's why it wasn't showing whenever we clicked on play. That's why that wasn't showing. Well, it would show if we were to play right now. But yeah. So just make the transparency 0, so it's easier to see. Also, this plugin, I'm pretty sure these two plugins probably would be helpful. The part to terrain, I'm pretty sure, and the building tools by F3X. I'm pretty sure. But yeah. So I'm gonna probably be using them. But you're first gonna wanna have to grab that. Okay? Then I'm gonna open up the building tools. Then once everything loads. Okay, it loaded. So now is this yes, this is the resize. So I'm going to be using this. So we're using the resize tool. Well, I am. You guys can use this, but I'm just going to be using it. You guys don't have to. I'm just saying you can. So we're going to do that. Then I'm going to actually grab the thing right there. Then we're going to do that. Then we're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm gonna, there's a duplicate button. I think that's it. Yeah, that was it. So that button right there is the duplicate button. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. This is how you download the things. Go to login. Oh wait, hold up. Update all. My plugins need to be updated. Sorry. Okay. So now to get the plugins, I forgot to mention. You have to open up Toolbox. Then you have to go over to this little drop-down box. So you click on it, then you click on plugins. And then here are a whole bunch of plugins, but some of them can actually cost Robux. But I have a Roundify plugin. It can Roundify GUIs. This is the one I have. It's by Gigs D4X. It's building tools by F3X, but then it says that it's by them. See, that little icon means that I have it. installed. See? So yeah, that's the one I'm using, just to let you guys know. And I have this, but I'm pretty sure it's on a different account. Yeah, there's 2 versions of this. The free version and a version that you have to pay for. So yeah, but so you're gonna have to find, but this, well actually we don't have to. I'm just gonna go to right here, then I'm gonna click and find wood planks, okay? Because then we can actually make this round and, one sec. Alrighty guys, I am back. So now, I actually know, you actually have to drag the bottom one all the way down. You have to scale it all the way to the lowest one. You have to do that to this one. And then you have to set the material to wood planks as well. But then you're going to actually set the color to, I would say about maybe cool yellow. Yeah, cool yellow looks close enough to me. So then you're going to want to, this is actually the part that is the main thing. So, yeah. But actually, no, you're going to want to actually drag that up once, and then click on this and drag that up once. So then, we're going to put this right up there. And then, we can select both of these. This tool just makes it so it's easier. So then we can duplicate these. So watch. Then, because since in normal Roblox, if you have 2 things selected at once, you can't usually scale only one side at once. It'll scale like, I don't know how much, but it scales a lot. It like scales like a whole entire thing. Well, like it scales a whole entire thing, like, but like it'll make it giant, because it scales it in a very weird way. So yeah. So now, isn't that good that we got this now, guys? So then we're gonna do that. Then I'm gonna do that. We're gonna duplicate it. We'll clone it. It's called clone on here, but it's really duplicating it. But then we're gonna do that. Then we can scale it. Doesn't really matter. I just like to scale it like that. So then we have a little tiny box. So this is coming together. Well, kind of. So actually, I'm going to have to move this and this one. We're going to move those back more, like that. Then we're going to select that one and that one. Then we're going to select that. And then we're going to select that and that. And since we're using this tool, we can scale that part. For instance, on normal Roblox, if I were to show you guys, if I were to insert a part, then I inserted another part. Then I'm going to go to the plugins. I'm going to turn off this thing for now. Then we're going to select both of them. Oh, I want to scale it. Look, it makes it bigger like that. See? It's like you can't do the thing. So I probably would prefer to get this little plugin because it makes your life way easier instead of having to select one thing and then scaling it like that, when in reality you could just make it so you just had to select 2 things. Because watch, see, ginormous, we wouldn't have been able to do that on here, but we would have. It would have just been harder because then you would have had, you would have had to have selected one and then had to have stretched it out. Like you would have had to have selected one at a time. But now we can select like 4 at a time. Like for instance, when I just showed you that, I could select 4 at a time with this building tool to make my life way easier. And the best part about this plugin is it's actually free. No Robux needed. How cool is that? So yeah, it's a very helpful tool. I would probably recommend for you guys to download it. You guys don't have to, it's just I would recommend it probably because of how good it is. So now, if we were to look, if we were to go down here, we can insert another part. So we're going to select everything. Select every single thing, then bring it up 1 brick high. Then you're going to want to insert another brick, and then you're going to want to do that, and then that. Oops, sorry, hold up. Then that. Then you're going to want to grab the resizing tool, and you're going to want to stretch it all the way out to there, and then you're going to want to stretch it all the way out to the back, the front. And now we can change the material to wood, not slat, wood planks. So it's like that. Then we're going to set it to a dark brown. So like, I would probably say dirt brown? Yeah, dirt brown looks better. Then you're going to want to duplicate it. Or you can do Ctrl-D to duplicate, or you can do the little clone thing. It's basically the same thing. Then you're going to want to, then you can lift it up. And then boom. So now there won't be a shadow on the inside, and it will be like pitch black. So like there won't be a shadow from these. Can't you see that? And it's like pitch black. But then there's, well, not really pitch black, but like we should have made it pitch black. But if now we can select everything. Oops. Now we can select every single part, deselect the 2 camera parts, and then group all of them together, it's called. So yeah, it's called a group. Basically, if you were to do on your keyboard Ctrl-G, or on Mac it's Command-G, Windows, Ctrl-G, yeah. That's all I was trying to say. Well, then it's grouping it. To ungroup, on Windows, do Ctrl-U, and on Mac, it is Command-U. But we're going to group it. 1 sec. Okay, guys, I am back, and I looked up an image on Google of the Piggy menu. So if I were to drag over my new tab, this is what I had open. That's how I was able to recreate it. But I noticed if you guys were to look at the top very carefully, you guys can notice it looks like the actual roof is actually the same color as the little thing right there. So I'm going to drag this back over to my to the other part, to my other monitor, so you guys can see full screen on here. So that must mean that we need to change this to the exact same color. So hold Alt and then press the top. Why isn't it all? Yeah, hold Alt and press the top. But like, if the model's shut like that, then you have to click the top, I think, a few times. But make sure the model's open, then hold Alt and press the top. Oh well, it's sometimes hard to do, but sometimes it will work. See, there we go, I got it. So, see, you can sometimes, if you press Alt, you can select it, but you can select a thing in a model. But I remember it was actually cool yellow we used. So now, yeah, but also if I'm looking at the image, it looks like some models you can use, but we're just gonna make ours instead of using a model. So go to the part and click on the little drop down arrow box and click on cylinder, and then it should insert a cylinder for you. Then you can drag it down. We're gonna create a light. Then a rotation tool, you're gonna wanna rotate it. So then you're gonna wanna drag it downwards. Make sure it's perfectly aligned. If you can't get it, then we can go into the increment and then change the number to 0.5. That's what I'm changing mine to. So then it only does it half and not full. Because if it would have done it full, then it would have went through the roof. And we don't want that. So when it's different on the resize tool and the move tool. So like I set the increment to 0.5 only on the move tool. So the resize tool always reset at 1. But I'm going to also change this one to 0.5, it looks like I should probably. Because then we can do half like that. Then if you were to stretch it out, like the one side, then it does that. It'll stretch it out like a little circle. Then we can grab this and we can do this. We can locate the center. So the center, if we were to center this, it should, the Y should, not the Y, the X probably should be at 0. Oh no. No. So we're going to find the center of here. So, right here, it looks like. So right about there, maybe. That would probably work. Then you can duplicate it. Well, clone it. Then we can go and resize this one to be a little smaller. So like, all I did, so it was the sides. All I did was just resize it down twice, and then all you have to do is just push it out a little bit. So I would probably prefer for you guys to put this one at 0.1, the increment for this, so then it can only go down a little bit and not fully. Then we can probably stretch it down the full length, and then we can click on the resizing tool and then bring it down, but it's going to be at 0.5, right? Oh, well, it's like getting like, it's not on top, right? So we need to get it connected because that makes it look better. So then we can do that, and then that. And now if we were to look, oh, nope. Oh, wait, oops. But if you guys were to look, you guys can see it's not aligned. So we want it to be aligned. So we have to find it. So this looks about almost aligned to me, almost. Not fully, but almost. Yeah, that looks aligned. Okay, so now you're going to want to change the color of the light to yellow. And then you're going to want to select both of them And then I think that I think that's a little too. So I think I'm going to resize it a little bit. So then that looks about, actually, nah. Yeah, that looks good. So now, if we were to look, it should possibly look like that. So now, if I were to deselect that, if we were to look at it, ta-da, and then we can click on it, and then we can add a thing inside of it. So like you can click on the little thing and add a thing inside of it called point light. And it actually like creates a light source. So now the brightness can be about 10. See how bright that is? But we're gonna leave it at 1. I'm gonna leave the color to that. But for instance, if we were to do, this is gonna be very bright. 1,000. Can't you see how bright that is? 10,000, 100,000, 1 billion. That's the number. Look, that's so bright. Oh my goodness. That hurts just looking at that. I did give you guys a warning. The range is how far it can reach, for instance. 100,000. See, now it reached, well, 60. 60 fills the whole entire room. It even goes on the outside, I think. But then, you guys are gonna, so we're gonna change it back to 1, and then we're gonna enable it off. Then, I think I know why. Because if you were to select all of them, I think if you were to turn off cast shadow, what does that do? Oh, no. Then we need to make this black, like dark. So like, we need to find out the reflectance, maybe. Maybe? Does the reflectance work? Minus 100. 0. Well, it's not working. At least it doesn't look like it is. Yeah, it's not. That's weird. So only if there's a cast only if it was like darker, but it's fine, I guess, for now. I'll find out how to make it darker. It is pretty dark though, right? So we're just imagining what it would look like. So me looking from the top, me pretending I'm looking in the camera. It's just so I don't get the hinge in the way. So then, enable. I turned on shadows, probably turn that off, and probably change this to 10. Yeah, and then it can be like, like during some parts, maybe shadows. What does that do? I don't see anything happening. But yeah. So see, and then 100 fills the whole room because 60 is the max. That fills the room. Maybe 20. Yeah, 20 looks better, right? Yeah, to me it does. So disable it, then add a new script, then do, 1 second. Inside the script, we're going to have to write script.parent.point light. So actually we're going to create a brand new variable called, so do local light. It's going to be equal to script.parent.point light. Then we're going to do enter, enter. Then we're going to do light dot enabled is going to be equal to false. But then we're going to do wait math dot random, and then parentheses, and then do 1 comma 10. No, 1 comma 5. Then do enter, and then do light dot enables is going to be equal to true, and then we're going to basically copy the light dot enable true and the wait math dot random 1 comma 5, and then do enter and enter paste it and leave the 1 comma 5, but then do enabled false. So now if we were to click play, hopefully it should choose a random number between 1 and 5, and it's going to wait that many seconds, and then the light will flicker. Okay? So like it can flicker and stuff, hopefully. Oh, oops, sorry. Don't worry about why that's in the way. It's just because we forgot to hide the cam parts. Well, not hide them. I meant make them transparent. So now if we click play, guys, it should work. So if we have done everything correctly, we forgot to anchor it. Gotta select both of them, anchor them. Okay, now if we've done everything correct, then it should now work. So hold up. And did we get an error? No. Then why is it not working? I think we did get an error or something. Because why isn't it working? I guess we can just do 1 second or something. Because it isn't working. Or maybe it's too long. I probably should have done 0.1 comma. Wait. This is what I should have done. Math.random, and then the parentheses, and then I should have done probably 0.1, not 0.1, 0.8 comma 0.1, right? Or actually 0. So 0.8 to 0.1. Any number between that, right? Because that's way faster. And not just like, right? And not like a second, because that's slower. We need a point, because I'm pretty sure that will make it flicker. Why is it not working? What the heck? That is weird. Is it getting enabled randomly? It should have been like, and then, right? So, it's not working, right? We're gonna have to debug this. So do do print, and then put the string / quotation marks in the right inside of it. Hold up. We're gonna write inside of it. False. Copy it. Then we can do paste and then random. And then we can do paste. And then we can do this one as true. Again, paste random, and then enter paste. But this time false one, and I forgot to mention, make sure the second random is also random one. So now we should get these messages if it's working. But if it is not working, then we should not get those, okay? So, look, we got everything. Oh my goodness, guys. I know why it's not working. We didn't put it in a while true loop. How funny, I forgot. Oops. So tab it all over, then do enter, enter, then do, not enter, enter. Then do wait. Tab all that over. Then you're going to want to do while true do. Make sure that one's actually entered down because it makes it look nicer. That's why I always have you guys do the enters. Then we can do end. You guys don't have to do the enters, but I would probably, it just makes it look nice and spaced out. See? So yeah. But see, now it should do it all the time, okay? I can't believe, because it was printing out before we got to see the screen. If you guys were to look in the chat, not chat, in the output, see? Now it's working. But we're going to get rid of the messages in chat. Not chat, I keep saying chat. We're going to get rid of those messages so it doesn't like spam our output with messages. But we are definitely going to do this. Await math dot random parentheses 1, 5. We are going to do that one though. It's just so like it takes a little bit to load. It takes a little bit longer. Well, it's not like always like spamming it. That's what I meant to say. Because as you guys can look, see, it's not like quickly like spamming it. Like it looks like it's having a little delay. See? It's like now it looks like it's actually flickering. Because it's like, don't you guys see? It looks like it just like or like just randomly. See? How cool is that? But we do need to make the screen a little darker. So I'm assuming we probably should go to here. And I think I know how we're going to fix the main menu frame. We can just probably X out the output. Then we're going to to undo, do Ctrl-Z to undo, and to redo, do Ctrl-Y. We're just going to bring it down a little bit, and we're going to stretch that up, and then we're going to bring it up. Okay? And that should hopefully fix it, because now there's going to be a little thing at the top. Okay, guys? So, if we are to wait... Wait, see, now it's a little smaller. We're getting progress done. Wow. But, so I'm going to make the transparency 0.2. Yeah, because now if you guys were to look, see, it's way better and it makes it look darker. Don't you guys agree? But how good does that look? How good is our game looking so far? Please tell me in the comments if you guys like the tutorial. Not the tutorial. But please tell me in the comments how good this series has been so far. Okay, so anyhow, if we were to click play now, then if we were to wait, you guys can tell me in the comments if you guys like the tutorial, but I am probably going to be continuing the series. Well, I meant to say. I am going to be continuing the series. But there's only one problem. As you guys could see, it's not staying. We want it to stay to make it so people know that, right? To make it seem like that it is going. And so we're going to duplicate the mainframe. But we're going to delete everything in it, hide this main frame, visible off, at false. Then put it inside the intermission frame. And then if we were to go and click play, if you guys were to look, the thing is going to actually be in front of the intermission thing if we were to look. So, play and watch. Oh, wait, what? Hold up. Players, my player, then you have to go to Players UI, then the main menu, then intermission frame, main frame. If you guys were to look, see, but it also overlays the intermission. Actually, that does make it look better if we were to make it overlay the intermission. But we need it to be on the whole entire screen. So, we're gonna hide that, show that, then we're going to go to the main frame and do that. Then we're going to drag it down and we're going to bring that part up. Drag it down and then bring it up, okay? And then now we can just like perfectly align it. Boom. So now, but there's only one problem. Remember, I was telling you guys, it is in front of it. So now, that's bad, right? So I have an idea on how to fix this. If we were to, let's say, click this and click all those. Then click seashells. If we were to copy them and then delete them and then paste them into it, they should go on the outside, yup. So that works. It's just now the intermission frame. So we're going to actually undo that. We're going to grab the main frame and drag it on the outside. And then we're going to make it visible as false. Well, true for now. Then we're going to copy this, delete it, paste it into again so then it goes on the front, as you guys can see. But the main frame right here, so we're going to have to make this one a little bit more transparent, I feel. Well, not transparent, I mean 0.2. Then we're going to actually make it so the intermission frame has an outline actually. So now the outline though is going to be 255, 255, 255. Enter, and now it should be white. So now you guys can see, as you guys can see this. We're going to also do this one for this one. So 255, 255, 255. Then make it 1. Oh yeah, I accidentally typed in 255, 255, 25. I meant 255, 255. 255, 255, 255. That's what I meant to say. And now, if you guys were to look, you guys can see there's a little outline. So now it makes it easier so you guys can see what. So you guys can basically see it. So now we're gonna hide the intermission frame. Then this main frame, we're going to rename it to be called what should we name this? Shadow. Then we're going to go to the intermission client. Right? No. We're going to actually have to go to the play button script. So then we're going to have to go to we're going to have to create a brand new variable, create it right under the shop.pt, then write local shadow. Local shadow is going to be equal to script.parent.parent. Script.parent.parent.parent.shadow. Then we're going to go, and then we're going to go to right under here. I'm pretty sure. Yep, we're showing it. Then we're going to do shadow dot visible is going to be equal to true. Actually, no, I'm going to copy that. Actually, not copy it, but we're going to do that and that. So we're going to do that. So we're going to drag it right up, right under the wait 2. Not wait 2, wait 1, like that. And then we're going to do the same thing, but it's going to just be like making. So right here, we're going to do pt.visible is equal to false. But then we're going to do enter and paste it, and you're going to do false instead of true. So, and also you guys are going to want to have the variable shadow, but this one's a little different. Add. So we're going to have to do equal script dot parent dot parent dot shadow, and not script dot parent dot parent dot parent dot shadow. See? Because if we were to go to play button script, if we were to look at the variable, it's script dot parent dot parent dot parent, because it's 3 parents. Well, in the back button script, it is only script.parent.parent, since this isn't in a mainframe. So yeah. Now, it should be working. If we were to click play, oh, no. Oh, don't worry about it. Like that little thing, if you guys can see it, there's a little bar. Whenever I click up, if I were to click at the top, then it appears. Oh, phew. Didn't know if that was going to crash. That would have been bad. Good thing it didn't. Oh! I'm going to save this before this does crash, and then I have to redo everything. Yes. Okay. Phew. It's good. Had to have saved that. Didn't you guys see the little thing that popped up, the white thing a minute ago? That was like, it was going to say that I wasn't responding. And I could either wait for the program to respond or for it to, or to close it, which it sometimes can take a long time for it to respond. So, yeah, good thing. Right, but yeah, there's a little thing right up here. If you guys can't see it, then don't worry about what I'm talking, but if you guys can see this, then it's a little tiny bar that I can pin. Oh my goodness, I didn't know that. Well, don't worry about that if you guys can see the little tiny pin bar thing, because it's just for my video recording thing. So, if you guys were to look, there is a little shadow that is popping up. But I just noticed. Why does it always get messed up like this? So it's always getting shown. How are we gonna explain? Well, I don't know how to explain it, but for some reason there is a weird thing when it keeps showing itself. So we set the visible to false, but then it keeps showing it, but we aren't clicking on the play. So we're probably actually going to have to do it different. And I know. Copy it, then exit out. It's because we put it in the wrong one. You're going to want to put it in the top one and not the bottom, because the bottom one is the back button. And this one's the play button. I forgot about that. But yeah, I keep saying just don't really worry about it. Oh my goodness, and why don't I just found out? I forgot about this. I can draw. Did you know that, guys? Look. But it's not on Studio. It's actually on my little thingy. How do I get rid of it? Uh-oh. That isn't good. Uh-oh. How do you stop this? One sec. Guys, I just figured out how to stop it. So we have to click over here. So now look, mouse pointer. But is there an oh, there's the eraser. But I'm gonna change the size of it. Undo? Oh my goodness. Wait, can we undo it? We undid it, guys. So now we're gonna go back to mouse pointer. And now play. And ta-da! So now if we were to click back, yes! It works perfect. But as you guys could tell when we clicked on play. So there is even another, well, it's not really another problem. We're just gonna have to drag this really up to here. So it's gonna be right next to the Pt.5. It's false. It's gonna be right there basically. So now we have to actually drag it right under the Pt.5 equals false. Or you guys can actually probably put it on the top. Guys, you probably can, so yeah guys, you probably can just put it on the top before the Pt.5 equals false, but it does work. So now guys, if you were to look, doesn't it look like the room is pitch black? It's just an illusion because I couldn't get the actual room to be pitch black. So now we can just make it look like pitch black. So yeah. This was, I feel like, a little shorter, right? This was a little shorter than my usual videos that we've been making. But yeah, so now I hope you guys liked the video. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment down below so you'll never miss a single video. So yeah, thanks for watching everybody and goodbye. Sorry, I accidentally got too close to my mic, but yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody. Goodbye. I, the Resident Ruler, am out. Have a safe and fantastic rest of your day. Bye-bye. Peace. Hold up. Yeah. Bye-bye. Peace. I'm out. Okay? Peace.